Hello everyone, Narissa here today with two more journals to share. Um, I'm going to share these fabric covered journals that I attempted to try based on just looking at Nick the Booksmith's videos and Wendy Connors Beckett, the lady with the cat, with the journal adventures or something that her YouTube channel is called. I love the way her journals turn out with the fabric, both of those ladies. So I decided to try my own. This one is fairy themed, and this one is just like vintage love, just random, mostly Tsunami Rose stuff in there. This one is based on dreams, etc. a lot, and maybe some Tsunami Rose or whatever else I had in my stash with Hobby Lobby trim. I'm going to flip through and talk through this one. This one I'm only going to just do a flip through because it's going to be many of the same elements. So I'm just going to flip through. So if you want to know how I made stuff or where stuff came from, watch this video. This one you'll just get to see what you're buying. And the difference really is this is that texture paste underneath, and this is like a real wooden piece that was raised. So both have the curved spines. Yumminess at the top. Okay, so I'm going to flip through this one. That one I'm going to put to the side. So this one, this is what those Tim Holtz little tags, and that's Tim Holtz. Charm says, never, never give up. That's my favorite. This is just from a piece of really thick, it's like kind of like khaki material, but it's really thick cotton spandex. And this one was harder to work with than this one. That one nice and smooth. This one's like a little bit wrinkled, but I like it because it goes with my grunge look. So it still did the raised image, but you can see like this is part of the seam of the khaki. These are like real khaki pants. That's like part of the seam that was cut. So I love it. All this, you see, it's a lot of sewing. Look at that from the side. I love it. Lots of yumminess, Hobby Lobby trim, like I said. All right, so, oh, and there's a little heart. A little tiny heart with wings. Oh, and then I like that there's like green vines throughout because it's sort of a fairy botanical type theme. And when you open it, I already opened it because this is like take 2. But remember, everybody says it's kind of stiff, but it's not going to break or crack because there's that craft text I have there in the middle. So anyway, this came out of this pocket. This is take 2. So story begins. And this is, like I said, all dreams, etc. And that's that she believed she could, so she did stamp. And I got that throughout here again. All tags are stamped, tags and journaling spots, except if it's used for a photo, as a photo mat. There's again a piece of the khaki pants. This is from Hobby Lobby. It's really thick cardstock, but I've been using it as journal cards. I cut it up into journal cards. It's so beautiful. Wallflower. This is graphic 45. See, all stamped on the back. All stamped with the wallflower vellum stitched on. It's becoming my favorite trim right there. It's already bunched up and gathered for you. That's at Hobby Lobby. It's a tiny flip out. I love doing that with the butterfly, like in flight. This is tracing paper. Dreams, etc. with a tip in. Tsunami Rose tip in. Edith Holden. It's a belly band. A little bit of edge punching. It's an envelope that I cut in half with some Tsunami Rose. That was not coffee stained because it's already on cream color. These are those Tim Holtz botanicals, I think. I did not stitch the tabs on. I forgot, and I did it at the last minute, and these were already stitched in. the seam, the binding was already in. Got this at a good sale at Hobby Lobby. It's, I forgot what it was called, but got a whole bunch of that trim. This actually opens up. I use every little piece of my guest check. Tag. That is this a baking, what is it? A cupcake thing. Journal card from Dreams, etc. But it's actually the envelope. Here is a part of the wing for fairies that's gonna dangle as you close your journal. Stitched the butterfly just stitch that little part, like its body, or its body. Stamped. And my little tags with the eyelets. I love doing that. No stamping on the back for that one. And this is my new thing. Since this was oh, I love that. Kind of looks like I don't know what this, it looks like it goes together, but it's part of the mushroom. Anyway, here, this was actually a short page. If you can remember up here, the page was short. Probably lost it by now. This one, yeah. See, that one I left short just for some interest. But what I did was I added paper here, the length of the rest of the papers, with notebook paper, and I stitched them together to make it the real length of the page. So I like that idea. Stencil, more wallflower, those kind of go together. It's notebook paper. Here's a piece of the stitched paper. I love that. You can journal on the notebook paper. Tracing paper. There's a guest check little envelope. This is my disclaimer for this. That I get from Bluebird Lane. I order all my seam bindings from there all the time. That's where I get it from. But she sells these tags, but these are the ones that she always just gives me with the purchase of the seam binding. And I think they're absolutely gorgeous. I've been putting them in my journals that I own, but I'm getting so many because I buy so much from her. So I'm going to re-gift it, and I put her name of her shop on the bottom of the tag, Bluebird Lane on Etsy. That way, if you want to give her a stop by and enjoy this beautiful tag in your journal, by all means. I love this image there. It's so pretty. So, and I probably did not, I did not stamp on that because that could be for a photo. So that adds to that yumminess, but you can move it wherever you want. And I keep knocking that off, but it's pretty washi paper, washi tape. And these are washi tape corners. I made little corners out of them. And that's just a flip out. And here I did these. That was actually a put together image, but I separated them. And I stitched the top of, these were ruined tags. They didn't go through my printer correctly. But I was like, I ain't gonna throw those away. I can use those as tag toppers. They were the top of the Real Dreams, etc. tags, but they came out wrong. And then those stitched, I love the stitched vines on there that I did. This is like the graphic 45. It's like a charm. You could actually put a date on it and journal on that if you would like. Yes, I like my papers torn. If it tears, so be it. It's a junk journal. And I think it adds interest to that worn, tattered look. A little bit of stamping. And you can take these out. I don't really want to take it out. If there's one that I can, I'll take one out. But it's just more graphic fairy images. There's again the extended page. Stenciling. That's beautiful right there. Now my phone is blinking. I'm so tired of doing this video. Anyway, there's some ledger paper. That's so beautiful right there. Oh, I forgot to mention that all the images, I finally saw it in my camera. They have glitter. I forgot I did that. See, I did some glitter stickles. Isn't that gorgeous? I just lightly did it. I forgot they're on each of the Dreams Etc. images. This is my favorite. Spread your wings. It opens up. A little bit of washi tape. Tuck. This is from the Reader's Digest. I just used the real page. I made one of these like I'm a cool mom. That window with the vellum. And you can see the bird back there. I really like that. There's another wing. This I'm going to have to take out because it's a fold out. So you can journal or photo on it. Put photos on it. And I'm putting this stuff back because I don't want to do this again. Okay, so that's going to dangle on the edge. And then I did one of these. This is all Tsunami Rose except the fairy image. Another tag. If this cuts off, I'm not doing it again. But there's a window there. There's a tag, another beautiful image. I use this from Denise's shop that I use everything, y'all, that she puts her gifts in or her things that you purchase. That says Tattered Dream. Again, there's one of the little images. So whoever buys this, you can be surprised with the image. There's an envelope that you can open. It has image from the graphics fairy. And you just close it back up. And this one back there. And there's a flip up. Here's a teeny tiny tag that I think I got in a swap. Such beautiful tags in here. And there's another piece of khaki pants. There's some of the extended paper. Stuck. There's that part of that poem. I love that pretty image. There's a vintage something. Vintage image. There's another one of the toppers that was messed up and I reused it. Tsunami Rose. That's Glimmer Misses for the fairy dust. And a beautiful tag in vellum. Envelope sewn. Extended page. I made one of these with the fairy wings. She's in her garden. Happy Ever After. There's a piece of that beautiful cut up scrapbook paper. It feels like cardboard almost, or chipboard. I did one flip in the whole book. And then this one flips down to reveal the beautiful image called the fairies. And that's that. There's my information. Tsunami Rose. And done. This, look how pretty in my southern accent. That's so gorgeous with the little angel, the fairy wings, not angel wings. Believe. That's what I call it. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.